It's a big world, big city, but small village at the end. And I think food is the best weapons on earth to make peace. It's the food, it's the drink. We have better peace on earth.
If you live in Manhattan like I do and you think you live in the center of the world, this place, Shanghai, will confront you with a very different reality. Turn down a side street, it's an ancient culture. A centuries-old mix of culinary traditions, smells, flavors. A block away, this. An ultra-modern, ever-clanging cash register, levels of wealth, of luxury, a sheer volume of things and services unimagined by the greediest, most bourgeois of capitalist imperialists. The city is split by the Huangpu River, a tributary of the Yangtze, into the older section which features the Bund and the newer built-up section of Pudong. The one thing I know for sure about China is I will never know China. It's too big, too old, too diverse, too deep. There's simply not enough time. That's for me the joy of China. Facing a learning curve that impossibly steep. The certain knowledge that even if I dedicated my life to learning about China, I'd die mostly ignorant. That's exciting. It's too much, and it's changing so fast. China has a population of around 1.3 billion people, and the number of them who are joining an explosive middle class demanding their share of all that good stuff, infrastructure, the clothes, the cars, the gas to fuel them, is, well, it's the engine that might well drive the whole world.
You like Shanghainese food?
Very much, yes.
Okay. What do you want?
Please order, of course, yes, some good soup dumplings.
这里还有知名的是什么？是这个
Professor Zhao Lin is an economist and the current dean of the College of Economics and Management at Shanghai Jiaodong University. Like so many people you meet here, he's Chinese, but was educated in American universities and has taught at Yale, Duke, and Arizona State. Xiaolongbao, literally small steaming basket buns. But I translate them in my head to pillows of happiness that will scald your tongue and throat if you don't know what you're doing. Look, there are a lot of reasons to come to China, and to Shanghai in particular. But these babies, done right, these things alone are worth the trip. Ground pork and shrimp, folded exactly and always 20 times inside freshly made, individually rolled out dough. As they're steamed, the delicious, delicious fat renders into a soup of the gods, which then, if you're not careful, causes unforgettable maxillofacial damage as it changes your life forever. Oh, so good. In the China of the future, places like this, Fushan Jiaolong, will be even more packed. By Chinese, by expats, by visitors looking for the deeply satisfying rush of screamingly hot goodness. The chewy, deeply savory, fragrant, perfectly shaped and folded, ballistically designed delivery vehicles for pure pleasure. And the allure of Shanghai-style pork chop, jiaozhu pei, served with la jiangyo, the local take on Worcestershire sauce. It's irresistible. What is the future? I don't know. But to a very great extent, it is surely being determined here. Is there a plan? Probably not. Only appetites. And increasingly, the means to fulfill those appetites, those dreams and aspirations. Who will drive the car that takes us to wherever we are going? They will be young, whoever they are. And not unlike Yao Minji, a 30-year-old Shanghai native, educated in the USA at Wellesley, currently a features reporter for the Shanghai Daily. She may be the picture of modern China, but this is Minji's favorite restaurant, Chun. China, and Shanghai in particular, might be transforming fast, but this place stays resolutely the same. Mrs. Xu runs the place, serving classic, home-style Shanghainese. There's no menu, no waiting list. Oh! And you only get a seat if she likes you.
Oh, I ordered too much. Sorry.
Oh, it's
I was
fantastic.
trying to get all my favorite dishes.
No, very happy.
We're joined by Minji's friends, Lu Jing, an artist, and Matthew Lei, a restaurateur.
This looks fantastic. How do you eat these? Whole?
I eat them whole because I really like this. Ooh.
That works.
Good, yeah.
Oh, they're good.
I think they cook it in a few seconds. That's the secret.
Yobao sha are tiny little shrimp, deep fried first, and then quickly tossed in the wok with garlic, ginger, salt, and soy. What is classic Shanghainese food? What's distinctive about it? Well, this, for instance, it's often black or dark and heavily inflected with oil, soy, and sugar. Shanghai is, and has been for some time, a city of immigrants, and the food reflects that genealogy. A combination of people from neighboring Zhejiang province, known for their liberal use of sugar, soy, and vinegar, and from Jiangsu province, known for fresh ingredients and attention to preserving the aliveness of its dishes. It's the best of both worlds. Great sauces, great ingredients. There's hung shao rou, braised pork belly in a deep red glaze of dark and light soy sauce, cinnamon, sugar, and anise. Hung sha chong yu, a small fish poached first in rice wine, salt, and light soy, then fried in ginger, garlic, oil, more soy, and sugar until the liquids reduce into a gorgeous, sticky sauce. Zhong ya, duck that's been marinated, blanched, then reheated, smothered in a sauce made from the reduced drippings left in the wok with dark soy, salt, and sugar. And this to round things out, yandu xin, a clay pot soup of bean curd-based stock with salted pork belly, tofu ribbons, and bamboo shoots.
Oh, good flavor.
Meet Tim Say, resident of Communist China, a man of impeccable taste, one of more than 150,000 Shanghainese millionaires, accustomed to the good life.
We take the seawater out, replace with champagne. We have it all at once. Hopefully you like it.
He likes nice things, and he makes Donald Trump's garish ticky-tacky empire look like the back of Paulie D's van.
Where are these from? They're great.
France.
They're fantastic. Wow, they're in good shape. Good
Yes,
choice,
yes.
too.
Well, we keep them happy. Every single one is flying from jet with little seatbelt, so they're nice and happy and safe.
Apparently.
Tim is an investor into real estate, telecoms, and the newly expanding service industries of the new China. He's also the president of Roosevelt China Investments, a very old company with a long history doing business here, created by the Roosevelt family. Maybe you've heard of them. This is his clubhouse. Really, the House of Roosevelt on the Bund, right in the middle of it all. Wine is big here now. The French chateaus, more and more, they look to China as the indicators of price, as the market maker. Tim alone has stocked around 4,000 labels here. China in general bought 2 billion bottles of red wine last year alone. Think about that for a minute. They are now the leading market for red wine in the world.
So you eat like this all the time? Nice wine cellar?
Twice a night. Today we're surrounded by Southern French wine and Northern Italian wines. And if you like it, you can eat in different districts of wine country every night.
It just seems that the realm of the possible here is very big.
Absolutely, it's a big stage. I mean, in New York City or in other places in the world, you can see that you might build a massive project, but that's probably the only one in the whole city. But in Shanghai, there's 10 massive projects going on, and there's 10 more coming up in the next couple of years. You know,
It's a big world, big city, but small village at the end. And I think food is the best weapons on earth to make peace. It's the food, and it's the drink. We have better peace on earth. And you're probably the United Nations ambassador.
In time.
Here's the thing. Even with the modern China rising out of the ground all around you, even with all the things, the same things you see for sale everywhere where people have money these days, even with all that, there's still this China. Shoning Road, just south of People's Square. It's still happening. The good, old stuff. the China you first fell in love with. Walk down the street and look in any direction, and there's something to eat. I may not know what it is immediately, but chances are it's good. We talk about foodies, and what the hell does that mean? By current definition, best I can understand it, that makes just about every Chinese person I ever laid eyes on a foodie. Which is to say, a perfectly reasonable person who enjoys and pays attention to where the good stuff is. Look at this. One street, and look, stuffed oysters grilled over charcoal. Snake treats? Well, yes. And yes, it does taste kind of like chicken. There used to be a lot of streets like this, full of Dai Pai Dong, where you could look, shop around, and eat all out in the open. A happy, riotous, delicious torrent of food. But the government, as governments do, are tightening the screws. Old is bad, new is good.
So you're an English teacher.
Yes, yes.
Most of the people I meet of Chinese background who speak English have their teachers were British, sometimes Australian or New Zealand, and they have those expressions and that accent. Maybe more and more these days, I guess, younger generation, there's more and more of that sort of TV accent. Is that good or bad?
I think it's good. You know, TV series, especially American TV series, are so popular in China.
What are the most popular American shows in China?
Right now, House of Cards.
House of Cards.
Yeah, so popular.
House of Cards.
Yes.
Oh, well, that's really interesting. What do you think the appeal is here?
You know, in the show, you know, American, they can talk about president.
Right.
In China, there's no way you can talk about those sensitive topics. So many people love that show. It's really, really good.
Wow, that's really
Oh, 谢谢.
a surprise to me. Wow, these are huge.
Yes, wonton. It's okay, just put it.
There you go. Good.
Is it good?
Minced pork, bok choy, some ginger moistened with rice wine, soy. It all gets mixed up nicely and folded into the dough. Boiled till just right, then sauced with a powerful mix of soy sauce, vinegar, chili sauce, sesame oil, and peanut butter. So you got a kind of sweet, savory, acidy, salty, spicy, umami thing going on with every bite. You want this. Believe me, you want this bad. In fact, you need it.
It looks to me, China in general, Shanghai in particular, is changing very, very fast.
Very, very fast.
Every time I come, it's different. And in your recent memory, I mean, in the last 10 years, what's the most noticeable change to you?
Food like this is becoming more and more difficult to find. But this is handmade, and I think it's real food. It's not very expensive, and it tastes great. But a lot of food are, you know, processed food right now. And also, of course, it's internet. It has pros and cons, of course. The good part is that you can get information easily.
Right.
The bad part is that people don't talk to each other. Even like two people go to a restaurant, you know, like a couple, they take pictures and use their cell phone, they don't talk to each other.
They're communicating with everybody else in the world, but who's at the table.
Maybe they don't enjoy their life, or what's the point, right? So I
It
think
didn't
that's-
happen until you tweeted, as we say.
Oh my God.
What's clear very quickly here is the way China claims things are, the way things are supposed to be as far as permissible social media and access to information, and the way they actually are, two different things. Maybe the number one thing that the seriously food-crazed traveler coming back from Shanghai will tell you to eat, other than the soup dumplings, of course, Ziran Paigu, or simply cumin ribs. It takes two cooks working at once to make this dish. One deep fries the ribs in hot oil until just right. Another toasts the ginger, cumin, and other spices in a wok. And then, in go the ribs. And if you're a devotee of what's called wok hei, you sit as close to the kitchen as possible to capture that elusive, fast-dissipating breath flavor of the wok itself. Toss them around, coating those bones with all that good stuff, then serve. And because we like it to burn, Thomas orders some laza jiding, a spicy chicken dish. Hei means energy, life force, or breath. And that's what you're looking for, the vestigial flavor, the essence of a very old, carefully seasoned cooking vessel. Oddly enough, Thomas tells me there's no Mandarin, or at least Shanghainese word for wok. It's simply called a cooking pot. To which I say, I really do know nothing about this country.
Oh, fantastic. Wow.
It's actually so-so.
Yeah?
It's actually so-so.
No, you're not loving that?
Not too good, but it's not bad.
To me, and I've eaten a lot of food, look, this is spicy, fresh, bright, vibrant.
After this, I will take you guys to I will take you somewhere better.
So are you a foodie?
Yeah, I eat a lot.
Were you born here? You're from Shanghai?
Yeah, I was born and raised in Shanghai.
At least in modern times, it's hard to imagine that any place has changed as profoundly and is changing as quickly as it is changing here.
We really feel proud. Really feel proud. Our qualities of life is improving really, really fast.
In a poll, 85% of Chinese who were asked the question, do you feel that your life will be better next year? 85% said, yes, it will be better next year. This is an extraordinary number. I don't know a lot of other countries that would say that.
Yeah.
Well, that looks great. Oh, the famous
And the chicken.
so good.
Not bad.
You know, I'm finding this food really, really delicious. And you're saying it's just, it's okay.
It's really
so-so.
so-so.
Oh, wow.
There is a place, there is always a place, where something delicious in a bowl is waiting just for you. Down a street, down an alley, there's a place like this one, where locals will tell you the good stuff lives. They call this stuff long-leg noodles because they say the woman who runs it is tall. Noodles for me are a solitary pleasure between me and my bowl. Fen Li and husband Ji Fun Wang understand this, I think. Now, this is a deceptively good business. What used to be a typical, low-cost, working-class stall of the Dai Pai Dong street variety has in fact blown up, along with the rest of the economy. Rich kids and TV guys like me want to eat here, and they do. How do you make a bowl of perfect happiness? Cook noodles in boiling water, liberally flavored with chilies and lard. Immerse your cooked noodles in a soy-inflected bath of deeply sinister, deeply pleasurable pork stock. Little bit of baby bok choy, heat for a few seconds, simmering, then garnish with a bit of slowly cooked, heavily reduced, almost candied pork. Then suck those noodles loudly and enjoy.